Hello, this is HCBailly, and welcome to my latest blog video. Just wanted to talk about some of the events that have been going on with gaming and what I'm doing off camera and everything like that. So first thing I want to tell you about is thanks for all your support with Radiant Historia and telling Atlas, hey, you know, we want to see a reprint of the game, and they listened. They're going to be doing that. For those who don't know, you can pre-order the game on Amazon. It's $35, just like it was new, because, well, it is new. So you can get yourself a brand new copy. You don't have to spend $70 or $100 to get a used copy like you did before. So that's pretty nice. Speaking of pre-order games, I also pre-ordered a copy of Xenoblade myself. So I'll be picking that up next month. I believe it's April 6th or something like that. But yeah, early next month I'll be picking that up, and well, I'll let you guys know what I think about it. Probably not in the next video, but well, probably the one after that. A lot of people have been also telling me about The Last Story. A lot of my European viewers have been talking about it, and well, I'm not sure if I'll pre-order that one. I mean, not yet. I mean, it's certainly not close. I mean, I know it is going to be released in the United States, at least, so we know that much. I'm just not sure if I'm going to buy the game or not. So far, viewers seem to be pretty mixed on it. So I don't know. I haven't touched it. So I can't really have an opinion. But I mean, it was made by all the old SquareSoft guys, and Uematsu composed it. So it's going to have at least awesome music. So got to give them credit for that. Also, as far as what I've been working on this month, I've pretty much got Dragon Quest IV on the DS, ready to go for the LP. I'm just doing one last test run, fourth test run. Yeah, I'm just trying to refine my notes, just fine tune it, make sure everything's nice, neat, and perfect, ready to go. But yeah, that one's pretty much ready for the LP. The other announcement that I'd like to make is that, as many of you probably already know, after completing Seiken Densetsu 3 and Final Fantasy IV, I would like to announce that I will LP Final Fantasy IV, the Interlude, and the After Years on the PSP. That's going to be a side Let's Play series, not a main LP. That's going to be for Dragon Quest IV. If, for some reason, I finish Seiken Densetsu 3 a lot sooner then I finish Final Fantasy IV. Well, obviously I'm going to wait because, well, there's spoilers in there. So I would wait until I finish both of those before beginning the interlude there. If there's a big gap between the two, which I doubt, I highly doubt that would be the case, but if there is a gap, I may decide to throw in a quick game or something in there, but probably not. I don't think that'll be necessary. I think I'm probably going to finish both at about the same time there, given my brother's schedule and my schedule getting together for recording and everything like that. Another couple new games that I've been playing on the Nintendo Wii, Phantasy Star. I've been trying to get into that series. I never played any of those back in the day, like Phantasy Star 1. I mean, I didn't even know the Sega Master System existed until like a couple years ago. I never heard of it. I thought the Genesis was their first system. So I downloaded Phantasy Star 1 on the Nintendo Wii, and I started playing that one. I played about a quarter of the game before I basically got tired of it. I guess it's just, I don't have the nostalgia goggles for that, so I just really prefer Dragon Warrior 1 and Final Fantasy 1. I mean, there's actually like debuffs and elemental weaknesses and other things to do in combat besides DPS and healing. So that just kind of threw me off there with the first game there. So I mean, I asked my viewers, is it going to change at all later in the game? And they said, no, it's pretty much what it is. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just I was looking for something where the combat perhaps was a little more than that, I suppose. So I was like, well, okay, I'll move on from that one. And besides, the one that everyone really wants me to play is Phantasy Star 4 anyway. And I knew I was going to skip the third one, or at least at first. I was going to play them in order, but skip 3. But I figured, well, if I'm going to skip 1 and I'm going to skip 3, I might as well just go straight to 4 and get to the real good stuff. And so far, it is pretty good. I mean, I'm not quite halfway through the game. I'm probably about a third or so through the game, at least from what I've heard. So, and so far, yeah, it's really good. Which is really shocking to me because, I mean, yeah, I did own a Sega Genesis back in the day, but even so, I'm really, really heavily biased against the Sega Genesis. Just really, the sound chip is really what throws me off there. And not so much the graphics, but that a little bit too. I mean, I love all the Sonic games, and let's see, there was Rocket Knight Adventures, that was pretty good. But a few of the other games that I played, I mean, seemed like it was really NES quality to me. But Phantasy Star 4 does seem really, really good. So far I'm liking that. I might consider that, possibly as a side LP or something in the future, I don't know. But yeah, so far I mean, I love how you got the buffs that are really useful and all the elemental weaknesses and everything like that. So haven't really seen too much in the way of debuffs, but there is a lot of the instant death spells for creature types and such. So I really like that. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest in a way. And of course, I love that you have 5 party members. I think that's just the perfect way to go. 5 party members, because if you got 3, then you basically got tank, healer, DPS, which is fine, but there's really no way to deviate from that. I mean, either that or you make everyone into DPS, and then it's pretty well boring, in my opinion. So you want to have everyone do something a little different. I mean, but then if you have 4 party members, then you usually end up with, you know, your tank, your melee DPS, your magical DPS, and your healer. And that's pretty much the way it almost always is. And then, but if you have 5, then in my opinion, I think that's where you can really get a lot of customization. Like you could have like your main tank, then you could have an off tank, or maybe have them help with healing, like a paladin type character or something like that. I like where the roles can intermix like that, but you still have people who are more inclined towards one role or another. As far as, oh yeah, I was saying about possibly making Phantasy Star 4 into a future LP. As far as other LPs that I'm considering in the future, a lot of people have been asking me about Final Fantasy 4 DS, and I do plan on making that into an LP someday, but certainly not in the near future. I mean, hey, I love Final Fantasy 4 as much as the next guy, but chances are, I mean, obviously I understand, hey, not everyone loves Final Fantasy IV as much as I do, and, well, that's fair enough. And I figure, well, I don't want to overload people with too much Final Fantasy IV. I mean, I can never get enough of it, but, you know, I want to do something different, mix it up, of course. And so I'm probably going to wait at least a year or 2 after finishing this LP before I really consider Final Fantasy IV. I'd want to complete the rest of the non-MMO games in the series, like Final Fantasy 12. Well, okay, that's kind of an MMO, but not really. So, I mean, I do want to finish that one first, obviously, and also the one that everyone has been asking me about, Final Fantasy X. I'm not announcing that one now, but I am, just so you know, I do plan on making that into an LP someday, and I'm waiting for the HD version of the game. So, I mean, I assume they're working on it. I assume it'll come out in the next year or 2 or so. So hopefully I'll have that one. I'll eventually get that. And hopefully that'll improve on some things. The only thing that I would ask that they improve on the game, and if anyone from Square Enix is watching, please, please do this. Give inactive characters the ability to gain or accumulate AP just like the reserves. They did that in Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 13, and it was beautiful. I just don't want to have to switch in my party members every single battle just to get their participation credit for the battle. So if they could just fix that one thing, that would be very, very nice. I wouldn't ask them to, you know, totally change the game to make it the perfect RPG to me, because I know a lot of people absolutely love that game and they think that's the best game in the series, and hey, more power to you. I'm not going to ask them to deviate from their core fans. I just say, you know, fix that one little thing and I'd be happy with it. This is HCBailly signing off. Have a good day.